The team which gets the most hits will share a cash prize. In black trunks, sports writer George Plimpton, on assignment for Sports Illustrated magazine, will box 3 rounds with the middleweight champion of the world, the great Sugar Ray Robinson.
Oscar Barnes at Sports Illustrated.
George, football game on Sunday. Chiefs Meadow, Central Park, 11-ish.
George, Oscar, have to talk to you. Call me.
George, please call Jeannie at Murray Hill 1, 4654. That's Jeannie at MU1, 4654.
George, this is Oscar. For God's sake, return your calls.
Oscar. This place looks like a disaster area.
you call the printer?
Yeah. I told him we'd have the dummy for next month's edition ready first thing in the morning.
All right, I want to use the Frank Conroy story.
Okay?
Arthur's article on NATO,
Yeah?
the Baldwin interview,
Fine.
Bernadette's poem.
Which one?
This one.
Okay. Anything else?
Yes. Scrub my back.
Sir, throw me a shovel pass to the right.
Let's go! Fight!
Where the hell were you? You're supposed to be blocking.
Oh, yeah, plenty of room. No, George. 6. That's the magic number. That's how many articles you still owe us.
I know. That's what I'm thinking every minute.
Oh, yeah. More about editing your magazine than writing for mine. Hey, how about skydiving? We could use a piece. You know how it feels floating down from 10,000 feet, especially on the first jump.
No, thank you, Oscar.
Take it easy.
Hey, it's touch football. Touch. 2 hands below the waist.
I know. Just got carried away.
All right, let's go. Come on, let's play.
Look, George, I've got it. Something with a little circus color, see? Like standing up for a knife thrower. Huh?
No. Come on, it's our down. Okay, Ann, you go down about 10 yards and cut into the center, okay?
Great. Oh, listen. Some guys ride the backs of sharks. They say it's a hell of a thrill. Not too dangerous at all. You just sneak up behind the shark and grab hold of the dorsal fin.
Oscar, you're the left guard.
Sure.
Right through. You got a nice chump in here. That was beautiful. All right, now listen. Oscar, I think I can beat Ken. Why don't you send me a shovel pass to the left? Okay? Let's go.
Big score, fella. Ready? Hey! George, I've got it! Pro football! You're a rookie quarterback trying to make the team!
Over. I scored.
I like tackling you.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, come on. Now look, listen, George. No kidding. There's a lot of interest in pro ball. It's damn near the national sport. I could see the whole 6 articles on it. That would get you off the hook with me completely.
Come on, Oscar, and get bombed.
Oh, I don't know about that. He got in the ring with Sugar Ray, didn't he?
Not a guy with gloves. It's 11 with bare knuckles. Sure, he'd get destroyed.
I don't think so. George has a certain amount of natural ability.
Right. He pitched for the All-Stars, didn't he?
You bet your life he did. My God, I would have gave him that one.
I still say it's not just a matter of him getting out there by himself and throwing the ball, you know.
Yeah, he'd have to learn the plays, work out with the team. No club would let him.
Well, that's Sports Illustrated's job, and I think we can set it up.
Yeah, I still think he's going to get killed, and I've got $1,000 to back it up.
Yeah, well, I say he'll do all right, maybe even damn good, and I've got $1,000 to back that up. Now, let's go over to my house and have a drink.
George,
I didn't say anything.
aren't you a little old for stunts?
Well, it's better than riding a shark.
Personally, I think you ought to have your head examined. It should be easy. You'll be holding it in your hand.
Go on out for a pass.
No, thank you. I've hung up my cleat.
Pro football from the inside. Is that what you really want, George?
That's the idea, Coach.
In other words, you want the fans to get a real good look at the head knocking, the training, etc., that goes into the making of a professional football team.
That's it. And then at the end, I go into a real game and run off a few plays at quarterback.
A real game? You've got to be kidding.
No, that's what the whole thing is leading to.
And you mean to tell me that you went 3 rounds with Sugar Ray Robinson? Pitched to the All-Stars, huh? Well, I will say it's an interesting idea, a real interesting idea. But you know, George, we carry 4 quarterbacks now. And to ask us to carry 5, I think that would be a real headache. I just don't think it will work. Have you tried the AFL?
Didn't Mr. Reeves get my letter explaining everything? No. No. You see, the idea is for me, an amateur, to go through the Rams training camp. It's all explained in my letter. Oh, never mind. No, it's all right. No, thank you very much. Goodbye. Okay, get off a letter to the Colts, the Bears, and the Lions. Thing is, I haven't been able to get the clubs to go along with me yet. I was kind of hoping you would put in a good word for me with the Giants.
I've got a good word for you, George. Forget about being quarterback. Just stay out of the pit, George. Whatever you do, stay out of the pit. Hiya.
Frank, I appreciate what you're saying, but it has to be quarterback. That's the nerve center of the team.
George, you're crazy. Why don't you just forget this whole idea? These guys are big. 6'5", 6'6", 250, 260 pounds. What if they make a mistake? Remember Y.A. Tittle in the Pittsburgh game in 1964? 1 shot. We missed 1 block. Zip, he's out for the season. John Baker hit him a shot you would not believe. And I know you saw the Baltimore-L.A. game a couple of years ago. What they did to Johnny Unitas was inhuman. These are well-conditioned professional athletes. They're big. If they make a mistake, something goes wrong, they hit you 1 time, it is all over. Forget about it, George.
Come, George, come dance with me.
And George, if a club does say yes, remember, stay out of the pit. Oh, he's off his rocker.
Well, what do you think?
I like it. I like the idea. Of course, playing on the team is up to Coach Schmidt.
George, there's something about pro football you have to understand. It's hitting. That's what it's all about.
Oh, sure, Coach. I know that.
Joe, George's very athletic, you know. He mixed it up pretty well with Sugar Ray Robinson. And he also pitched in the All-Stars.
Did you ever think about split end instead of quarterback?
Oh, that's the whole idea, Coach. Rookie quarterback trying to make the team. I wouldn't want any special treatment or privileges. I wouldn't even want the players to know that I'm a writer. I even have a cover worked out for myself that I've been playing semi-pro in Canada.
Well, the coaching staff would have to know.
Oh, sure, the staff.
Of course, the doctor.
Okay, but that's all. Look, Coach, if it's not working out, you can always cut me.
All right, you have yourself a deal.
Thank you, Joe. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it.
Good. I have a few errands to take care of, George. We'll see you in training camp, and I hope you're going to be in shape.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see you.
Joe? Oh, George. I have some papers here I'd like you to sign. Releases for the club in case of mishap. It's merely a formality. Listen, have you done anything about insurance?
What?
Lloyd's wouldn't touch it, I asked. I have a friend in Detroit. Pick up $25,000 in case of death, dismemberment, loss of sight. Sign the last page on the bottom.
Bill, what do you think of the running back situation? I think that's our strongest spot in the whole ball club. I say that especially because of Eddie and Farr coming in as two top rookies. Carl, you said a lot of Farr last year. What did he do the 40-yard dash in?
Farr's got real good speed. He's run the 40-yard dash in 4.5.
That's fast enough.
How about Jim Gadsky? How big is he?
He's 6'1", 195.
What school did he go to?
He's a free agent from Santa Barbara College in California.
What about Tim Jones?
He has a chance at quarterback, Joe, but I still think it will be Sweetan or Plum.
Hey, speaking of quarterbacks, here comes your last string quarterback now. Put him on a chart, Bill. Plimpton. Well, this ought to do. Super Bowl team.
The dormitory's through that door, across the lawn.
First, Jones completing the strikeout. That's the third strikeout by Pizarro.
Gee, man, you ready to set right around? He'll make mincemeat out of you, baby.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
My name's Clinton, George.
Oh, yeah? What position do you play?
Quarterback. I'm trying out for quarterback.
Oh, yeah, man? Everybody loves a quarterback. Call my number, baby, so I can shine. You know Roger Brown? He's human like everybody else.
They're all so big, I doubt if any of them are human.
You know, we had a guy that weighed 320 pounds in college. He needed 2 chairs to sit on. Uncoordinated. Yeah, couldn't chew bubble gum and walk at the same time.
Over here, George. This side's for bed.
You rolling? Yeah, I'll take it. What's up, Nick, baby? Not too much. You saw the older deal. Rookie, aren't you?
I've been playing semi-pro ball.
Semi-pro? Who'd you play with?
For Newfoundland, the Newfoundland Nukes.
A Nukes?
Nukes.
News? What's a noof, man?
That sounds like a bug to me. Hey, Al. You shoot 125. Very good, right?
I'll tell you what.
I can't say anything about my game, Roger.
Pretty brief. I've heard all about it, you know.
That's Roger Brown.
He's big, isn't he?
Sometime I play golf. Hey, Rod, is that all you gonna eat? Tommy, at $10 for every pound over 300. Man, this is all my appetite can afford.
Don't worry, Raj. They'll give you a choice. They'll either bleed you or fine you.
Sure, Rod, you eat anything you damn please. Just don't swallow it, Rod.
You've done a lot of things, right? Yeah. But Ava Braun was a woman. How come you got
That was a woman, baby. I look good, though.
the ugliest woman I ever saw?
I tell you, kid, I look great. I had blonde hair, big Charlies, and I had leather boots all the way up to my Crayburn.
Crayburn?
My Crayburn.
That's Alex Karras over there, I think.
Hey, Al, tell us about Hitler. I hear you two are quite a pair.
That was a front. I'll tell you something. You really want to know about Hitler? He was abroad.
What?
He was abroad. No kidding. I'm not kidding. You know who he really was? It's my mother-in-law from Clinton. Beautiful.
Hey, Russ, up on a chair.
Why, where's the Congo, really?
Where's the what?
Why, where's the Congo?
Put your hand over your heart and let's hear it for your alma mater.
Fight on to win.
Fight on tonight, boys, fight on to win. You do your best now, we'll do the rest now. Fight on for victory.
Yeah. You're next.
Isaac Zumba, Zumba, Zumba. Isaac Zumba, Zumba, say. Isaac Zumba, Zumba, Zumba. Isaac Zumba, Zumba, say. Roll along, you BG warriors. Roll along and fight for BGSU.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Here you go.
Big money, man.
Cheer, cheer for old Notre Dame. Wake
Oh, here
up,
comes our bonus,
warriors,
baby.
Her name, Cinda Volley.
$500,000 for that kind of singing. You kidding me?
Get out.
Money belts weighing him down. He can't sing.
Notre Dame will win overall, while her loyal sons are marching onward to victory.
Get your Brinks truck and go home.
Spend some of that money on singing lessons, kid.
Hail to the victors valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan.
Not Frank Sinatra, but
Exciting. What are you excited?
Go you Northwestern, break right through that line. With the colors flying, we will cheer you all the time. You rock, rock.
Great, you got great feeling, this guy.
Don't sit in your room tonight, kid. He plays better than he sings.
Crimson in triumph flashing through the blue obscurity. We'll fight for the name of Harvard till that last white line is passed.
White line.
That's horrible. What is that guy? Some rookie quarterback from Harvard. Harvard?
We never had a guy from Harvard. Do they play football here?
How many of those rookies you think will make it this year? None of them.
First rule I'd like to talk about governs the playbook. Now, a lot of time and effort in the off-season has gone into compiling the information in this book, a lot of classified information. So it doesn't belong to anyone else but the Detroit Lions. So if you lose a book, that's $500. All right, meetings. I want everybody to be on time for your meetings. If you're not on time, it results in a $50 fine, plus $1 a minute. All right, if you're late for a practice, that's $100. All right, if you miss a practice, it's $200. Now, if you're late for a meal, it's $25. If you miss, it's $50. Transportation, $200 if you miss a plane. If you're late for a bus, it's $100. All right, curfew will be at 11 o'clock. Lights out at 12. When I say 11 o'clock, I want you in your room, not in a john, not in the hall, milling around with the rest of the ball players, but in your room. Now, if you're not in your room, you'll be marked absent. That's $200 right there. I catch you with any women in the dormitory or in your room, that's a $500 fine. $500. So she better be worth it. All right, a few words to you rookies, a little advice. You're here for one reason, to make this ball club. And everything you do should go to that end. Now, on the 29th, that's our first big scrimmage. And right after that, we have a cut, starting to go down to our 40-man roster. So you better be on your toes every time you step on that football field. How's it feel, Mike?
I guess all right.
Yeah, that's good. That's you.
How about a hand, Ernie?
There you go. Everything okay, Wayne?
Fine, Freddie.
Nick, all right? Fine, Freddie. Fine. You still wear 40 long, Roger?
Thanks, Freddie.
Thanks, Freddie. There you are. Thank you.
Can they get it? Hope you have to be.
This guy don't want to call. Yeah, we'll be happy in a minute.
All right.
How's the knees, Mickey?
Feel great.
Good, baby, good.
What's the matter?
My ears are folded under.
Hey, is that better?
I think I'm stuck in here.
You'll get used to it.
Feels like I'm talking in a cave.
George. It goes on the other way around. Okay.
All right, let's start out with a good workout. All right, let's go. Side straddle hop. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, on your backs now. Stretch your legs out. All right, now we're going to make men out of you guys. Stretch it back. Stretch it back. Down. Left leg up. Stretch him way back. Down. Right leg up. Right leg up and stretch him back. Down. Left leg up. Down. All right, on your stomach. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Here we go. Rock and roll. All right, push-up position. All right, hold it up. Push-ups. Push-ups now. Stay with the count. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down.